administration. Farms to Grow, like many other uh, food justice organizations, was created to combat capitalization and mass food production and its effect on the food system. For example, have you ever gone in the store, let's say Kroger, Walmart, and get maybe a banana, avocado, an orange? Do you ever think about the people who are out there picking this food for you? So just think about that. Like they too need equal pay, and they too need to be working hours that are good. So that's what we're gonna be talking about. So Farms to Grow was founded by Dr. Gail P. Myers in 2004, and it started in California. And it's a nonprofit 501c, and what that's about is it's pretty much a tax code really, and it focuses on sustainable farming, like how to help farmers keep on farming under subsidies from the government to make sure that this crop is growing locally in the country instead of it being imported from other countries, and also focusing on cultural preservation because I mean it would be better to have crops growing in the country than having imported all the time. And also it focuses on agroecological balance. So, sustainable farming and innovative agricultural practice. So, like, what that is about is, have you ever experienced drought? Like, have you ever lived in a place like Arizona, try to see how dry it gets during the summertime? Like, it's very hard for you to grow crops. So that's something like this that this addresses. It helps farmers in those areas, like give them materials and what they need to have for them to grow crops and be more more better and be able to provide for their family and be able to provide food stuff and produce for the whole country in general. And cultural and biological diversity is the way they also focus on that because they grow different crops and undeserved farmers including Native American, Hispanic, other minority groups, women, physiological, psychologically challenged and limited access organic farmers. Those are some of the people that this organization supports, like especially to the Native Americans and the minority groups. Like they don't have as much amenities and infrastructures as the other people do for them to be able to grow crops. And that's one of the reasons that this organization was given birth to in California. So we're gonna talk about the conceptual stuff that they have in the mission statement and the actual action that they do. Well, they don't really have a lot of stuff that they do as of right now, except sometimes in a year. But this is some of the things that they do, such as the great inclusive purpose. Like they include everybody, like as you can see from the previous slides, the minority groups, the African American, the the other groups that don't get as much from the government. They're all included. You can go to this organization and ask them for help, and they can look into that and help you with whatever you have. And it also benefits everybody in terms of producing crops and just moving the country forward. And it focuses on the multicultural farmers' need, which is also a great thing to have in America because we're all a bunch of people from different places, and that's one of the things that makes America grow. Just the multicultural, like people bringing food stuff from, let's say, Italy, or bringing food stuff from Ireland, and we have potatoes that that grew up there, and that's one of just the way that you can see that multicultural comes out in the bee. And the mission is centered around local and community uprising against oppression, which is also another one of the things that it's great because if you don't have that oppression where some farmers are able to grow more crops and other people are not able to grow more crops, everybody can keep on moving and just get that balance of infrastructures and where to grow crops at. It will be better for the community. And I'm gonna ask you guys a question. Like, have you ever go to the store one time and try to pick out a fruit, like an apple or banana? And do you ever think about the people that actually picked it out for you to have it in the store? You ever think about like if they have food to eat or how much hours in the day uh, do they walk just to pick that fruit out for you to eat?
No.
And exactly. So we're not really thinking about that, but that's one of the things that this organization help do. Make sure that those people that are out there helping us get those produce to the store, that they're also getting the basic amenities that they need for their own families, that they're able to go home every day and provide for their family. Because to be honest with you, you hear in the news all the time. You hear about how people don't get paid as much. They don't. Sometimes they get like like little amounts, little to no amounts for for the for helping society grow. Because at the end of the day, we're the one who's benefiting from that. Like we will getting the fruits. Because if someone comes to you like, hey, go to the farm and help pick up crops, you're not gonna likely want to do that. But there's somebody who's out there doing it for you, and that's just a way for you to appreciate it. So, and so far, there's a lot of connections that have been made, like through the Native American Farmers Fund, which so far have donated about 266 million for 20 years of official discrimination, because the Native American were discriminated against. Well, technically, we're living in their land, so that's one of the ways that that they get rewarded for that. And originally it was 680 million, but not enough claims were made, and that's why it ended up being that. So,
Did we get to ask questions?
oh yeah, yes, of course you can ask questions. And listen, also another one, which is fresh fruit to Northeast Side, which Kroger shut down because of poor financial situation a long time ago. And this is one of the people that helped bring Kroger back up, and now you can walk into any Kroger store and you can see fresh produce like a pear, a banana, or an apple, or mangoes, and all of that. So that was due to a low socioeconomic area, and locals start taking care of their community and the focus of the black families. And if you go to a store now, you will see where they write on the label, this was locally produced in Texas or in Dallas or something like that. This is one of the organization that help promote that. Like the more you have farmers produce crops in the state, in the town, the more better it is. Instead of them spending money to go out there and trying to import goods over to the state, and it just also improves the community that's right there of locals taking care of the community of themselves, and also reduces the reduces the emissions of gas that the trucks you see on the road driving all the time just to go get food, and reduces the amount of money that we spend in revenue every year just to do transportation and other stuff that's not really necessary if we produce our crops in local. So hopefully you'll be able to get some information out of this. I didn't really have my visual aid